This is Anders Nerman hailing from
Vancouver or Rehavia.
whichever. Maury Epstein from Cleveland. Wow, and now Jerusalem. Nachlaot, Yitzhak Isaac from Ramat Shlomo.
Yitzhak Isaac.
Yitzhak Isaac.
Can you put the guitar down a little?
We're just taking a short break on the music. We have a very special guest. It's already a tradition. We've had Rabbi Kidron speak for the last several years for a few minutes just to keep the topic, the day, focus, and I think he's approaching. Here he is, Rabbi Kidron.
Let's mic it down. Turn the gate. You mute the guitar? Mute the guitar.
No.
Good evening, everyone. They started to say nowadays, Lag Sameach. When it comes to Lag B'omer, I thought we have to find what could be a possible lesson for us to take from this day. They say that this day is connected to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who is the author of the essence of Sefer HaZohar. Now, I saw once an idea, a very basic idea, in one of the most famous commentaries to Sefer HaZohar, Hasulam. That idea is something that I think if everyone will just pay attention to it and get what? So if everyone will just notice it, it can make a big change for us, for everyone who surrounds us. The basic idea is, well, maybe before I start that, I'll tell you what I saw in a commentary to Parashat HaShavua, which is related to that. Meshech Chochmah is saying, today we read about Yom Tov, about Shabbat, and about Yom Kippur. He says that there are actually 3 levels of festivals: Yom Tov, Shabbat, Yom Kippur. And what's the difference between them? What makes them a different level is the ratio between receiving and giving. Yom Tov is a festival for which we give, we prepare food, we dedicate something to celebrate it, and we receive in return the inspiration, the sanctity of that day, but it's only limited for that day, on the same day. In Shabbat, the ratio between us giving to it and it giving to us is different, because we dedicate something for the Shabbat, we prepare meals, we eat 3 meals, we pray, we read. But then the sanctity of the Shabbat goes all along the week. The blessing of the Shabbat is what blesses the entire week. Yom Kippur is even greater. On Yom Kippur, we almost don't have to prepare anything, because there are no meals on Yom Kippur, just have nice clothes. And the influence of Yom Kippur is during the entire year. So the ratio between giving and receiving goes gradually up between Yom Tov, Shabbat, and Yom Kippur. By the way, he says that we found 3 organs in a person's body that have the same ratio. The liver, that's what he says, receives and gives. Receives whatever it receives, it gives to the body. The heart receives a little less than the liver, but it gives much more. The brain receives almost nothing, and it gives much more than the heart. So there are 3 levels. He also says that there are 3 types of righteous people like that, and basically the idea I saw in that commentary to Sefer HaZohar says that the role of a person in life is to change himself from a receiver to a giver. When a person is born, when a baby is born, the baby is almost 100% just a receiver. It doesn't give anything to us, we have to give to it. We have to feed it, we have to dress it, we have to do everything it needs. it's completely dependent. As a person grows up, he is supposed to turn himself or herself from a receiver to a giver. And the complete person is the person who got to that point where the ratio between him receiving and giving is the maximum giving and the minimum receiving possible for that person. For each person it's different. So I just want to pray that we'll take from this day that look, that hope, that we'll try to do our best to become more givers and less receivers in whatever possible, and make the world better. Lag Sameach.
Go ahead.
It's because he's probably speaking.